What's up? Shout out YouTube. Y'all know how we coming every day, all day. This is what we do. You understand me? You know what I'm talking about? Y'all tap in. We finna talk about this Puff Daddy. You understand me? We want to know, do y'all think P Diddy is innocent? Is P Diddy innocent? Do y'all really think this man is innocent? Don't be biased. You know, we don't want to hear about what you heard. None of that. We want to just say, just from an overall standpoint, do you think the man is guilty? I hear a lot of people out here talking about he's guilty just because of what they saying in these biased blogs. You know, do I think he's guilty of whooping her ass? Yeah, most definitely. I saw it. Do I think he forced her to have sex with a bunch of people? No, I think that's just who she was. You know, I think that's who Cassie was as a person. She liked the thought. I mean, y'all have to look at it like this. It's a lot of women out here that like to be freaky, you know, that loves to be freaky. She was in a position where she was able to do it and be accepted. And before we start pointing the finger at everybody else, trying to make everybody else the bad person, look at some of the things that she participated in that's bad as well. That's what we want to know. That's what the people want to know. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Tap the screen when you get in. Double tap the screen. Hit the like button when you tap in. Double tap the screen when you tap in. I really want to go in on this Carmelo Anthony character, man, because I just seen something that somebody posted clearly showing that this man premeditated. That was premeditated murder, and you know they still want to try to take his side and act as if he's innocent. But I guess we'll tap into that later on. Right now, we're talking about P Diddy, the diddler. That's what we're talking about. Shanti said, right on some levels. What you mean? Make sure y'all double tap the screen when y'all tap in with the king. Double tap the screen when y'all tap in with the king. I want to know y'all opinion on how do y'all feel about Diddy. Do y'all think he's innocent or do y'all think he's guilty? And we're not talking about just what y'all heard in the blogs. We're talking about just overall. What do y'all believe? She said guilty. How you doing? How you doing? Make sure y'all double tap the screen when y'all tap in. Y'all run the likes up. Run the likes up. Make sure y'all share the live. Only God can judge him. You said, is it true that Diddy unalived Prince by tombstoning him to the bottom of the Grand Canyon? Why did I even read your comment out loud, man? You playing, man. This gotta be a joke, man. We just want to know. You know, the people want to know, man. You know, I don't think that he forced that girl to have sex with all the men. I think that's just the type of person she was. But I do believe he did put his hands on her, but that's not what he's in trial for. See, what they doing in trial, they trying to show y'all everything that he did. You know what I'm saying? They trying to show y'all everything that he did. You know what I'm saying? As far as what led up to that. You dig what I'm saying? And to try to get in the juror's head to make everybody believe that he's just this hardcore criminal. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, man, it's not about what he did. It's about what's going on right now. So people need to just stop trying to use this domestic violence dispute and try to, you know, mess with the juror's mind. Let's keep it real. How many of y'all done had a domestic violence dispute with y'all significant other? Yeah, his side, her side, and the truth. I get the Christopher. Nobody really knows what happened. There's three sides to every story. It's three sides to every story, man. I completely agree with you. Y'all double tap that screen when y'all tap in, man. Double tap the screen, run the likes up, y'all. We all heard the stories of what he's done in the past, hurting people, being involved in the club shooting, Tupac, etc. If half of what they say is true, then these accusations are possible. I mean, I can agree with you on some levels, man. I think a lot of people are judged on their past, man, but I don't think we should be able to judge somebody based off what somebody said about them as nothing has been proven. I think even at this point, all the evidence that the judges said that they had, they really don't have, because the judge still asking for the evidence that they said they had. He's still trying to figure out where is the evidence that y'all said y'all had, that y'all had me sign on just to get this man locked up. You know, and if that's the case, then it's all the rappers in the world need to be incarcerated, because these rappers paying sex workers it takes to get a piece of ass in they doorstep. Yeah, man, you know, if people were a part of it, but why is he the only one on trial? Ain't nobody else in trouble but Diddy. This is not a RICO, this is a FRICO. This is a FRICO, this is not a RICO, this is a FRICO. This got nothing to do, at this point, this nothing to do with you know, I just feel like, you know, everybody they looking for their big payday. Y'all double tap the screen for me when y'all tap in and get the likes up. Y'all get the likes up, man. I think everybody looking for a big payday, man. Everybody trying to get some type of money, you know, because all of a sudden Cassie comes out, everybody else comes out, you know, trying to get some money. I think everybody is after one thing, that golden ticket. You know, more money, more problems, like Christopher say. Everybody's after that money, man. I just want to hear everybody's opinion, man. How do y'all feel about it? What do y'all think is going on? Do y'all think he's guilty? Or do y'all think he's innocent? Let's keep it real. They chasing money. Everybody say they chasing money. Innocent, everyone did something guilty in their lives. No party like a Diddy party. Only God knows to be he's guilty. You need a Bible, bro. Come on, man. What y'all think? Double tap the screen. Is Diddy guilty or is Diddy innocent? Let's keep it real. His own ex-bodyguards are scared of him. That tells you all you need to know. I don't believe that. I ain't gonna lie, I don't believe that, John. They say Tootsie Roll is guilty. Uh, 100% guilty. Melissa say he 100% guilty. He is not innocent, but the woman is not a victim. That's a fact. I don't think Cassie is a victim either, y'all. I swear to God, I've been saying that. I feel like everything she did because she wanted to do. But see, where I feel like they screwed up at is because they have him on trial for something completely different than they should actually be charging him with. You charging it. I think he's guilty in certain things. Diddy has done some other shady shit. Oh, I agree. But I'm not going to sit up here and say, you know, he's not guilty of domestic violence because they showed us that. Man, she wanted that piss in her mouth. A lot of them women, they like that freaky ass shit. They want to be pissed on and calmed in their face and all type of shit. I don't think he said, if you don't lay down and take this pee in your mouth, I don't believe that. He's guilty but innocent of most. Do y'all think Diddy should get life? Like, let's be real. Do y'all think Diddy should get life? It said freaky junkies is what they both guilty of. That's a fact, Nina. They both freaky. Cassie wanted that, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna get into D-Lo too, you know, cause D-Lo, you know, he a little freaky frog too. D-Lo just been caught in one of them rainbows inbox, trying to pay $5,000 for it. Yeah, high vibration. She did want it. Y'all know she wanted it. She wanted it. She wanted everything that came with it. Come on, man. You know how many freaky ass women out here? You're not gonna just sit up here and just act like you didn't want to do this shit. You wanted to do it. Why would she cry her eyes out, Melissa? You don't know how the district attorney work. The district attorney coaches their people before they even go in there. She needs to make it believable. She needs to get on that stand. She needs to cry. She needs to do all this stuff. The district attorney knows how. Say, look, the district attorney been doing this for years. Yes, they do, Melissa. She said, no, she said, no, I don't. My bad, Melissa. Now, that's what I'm saying. The district attorney, they coaches these people. But like they say, they didn't do it to Hugh Hefner. They didn't do it to him. They doing this to Diddy because he's a black billionaire. You know, but it's like you going on stand, right? You going on trial, right? Those district attorneys, they go in there and talk. They go in there and talk to those people that's going to take the stand. And they tell them, you know, you need to be believable. You need to cry. You need to show emotion. You need to do all these things. That way that they believe what's going on. They have to believe, y'all. Say he's the devil, throw the towel in. The U.S. versus whoever the DA coaches better, then the pros get coached. Facts. But I do believe he's sinful. He has some evil ways. Facts. And like usual, black are jumping on the bandwagon. It's because he's a criminal. Stop it with the card usage. Oh, man. I don't know why people just can't see people for who they really are, man. You know, they tell me you need to wait until the evidence is out before you say something. Y'all, she's been getting exposed in court this entire time. And all I can say is made a better person win. You know what I'm saying? How do I feel about P Diddy? I feel like this, regardless of what happens, you would never be able to mention a lot of artists' names that y'all listen to every day without mentioning P Diddy. I feel like he's a freaky frog. I feel like P Diddy is a freaky ass nigga. But I don't think that he forced anybody to do whatever they did. You know, I don't think he forced these people to have sex with each other. These are things that they wanted to do. And if people can't, you say he might not get light, but he ain't coming home no time soon. I'm going to tell y'all like this. I don't think P Diddy finna get no time. Hey, everybody double tap that screen. Y'all get the likes up for me, man. Support the channel. It costs nothing. It's free. All you got to do is double tap that screen, y'all. Everybody, please double tap the screen. I feel like Diddy is finna come home. You know, and even though his reputation might be tarnished, because he's always gonna be looked at as this freaky ass dude, you know, but I also feel like y'all just don't know. Diddy is a great business person, man. Regardless if we don't like him, regardless, we could think all these negative things about him. This dude is a well put together person on a business level. And he can come back. That dude can come back from anything, man. Being freaky ain't a crime, but when you put, see what the district attorney did, they put the entire world in this man's bedroom, and I don't feel like that was cool, man. It shouldn't matter what that man did in this house. All these years, nobody never came out and filed no charges, but they'll go on these blogs and they'll say all these different humiliating things about this man, right? And he was still going up on them stages and getting them Grammys, right? But then all of a sudden, Cassie leaves the relationship. 2 years later, she goes broke and she files a case against this man, right? She files a case against this dude. And she didn't go file those cases first. She filed a money case. She wanted some money. I don't think he drugged nobody though, y'all. I don't think he forced nobody to take drugs, nobody to do nothing. I think a lot of people are just embarrassed in the sexual acts that they took place in. People are embarrassed, man. People just embarrassed. They embarrassed because it's all out in the open now. The public sees it. Everybody know what you did behind closed doors. You a freaky frog. And now everybody want to come out and say, oh yeah, he made me do this. Man, why did you keep coming back? If he made you do something, why you keep coming back? It's called you embarrassed of who you really are. People are just embarrassed, man, of their sexuality. And when people see them, what the hell is she doing? Where the hell she thinks she is? Or where she just came from? It's a gym workout. She went to go try to catch her boyfriend. They took drugs on their own free will. They took drugs on their own free will, y'all. And now they are embarrassed because they know they on videotape. And guess what the first thing they gonna say? He drugged us. I didn't know what was going on. He gave us drinks with drugs in them. Come on, man. Come on. Y'all know what was going on when y'all hit them parties. You know what I mean? And it's wild, man. It's wild. You know, it's wild, man, how people just be whole freak balls. Like I say, opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one. And that's just my opinion. I feel like them people knew what they was doing. And when everything hit the fan, they scared that the truth is going to come out of how freaky they really are. And now everybody want to file these cases, you know. That's who he is. If he had freak offers with men, that's on him. But I guess them people, they too ashamed to admit that that's what they did, you know. Meek Mills brought his little friendly ass out. He got something to say. Nah, you was in on it too. Meek Mills, you was in on it too with your freaky ass. The indecency with a child, man, that's just hearsay at this point because nobody got no proof that really happened. So I'm not going to even talk about that. Oh, that's a fact, Miguel. I just don't believe it, man. I don't trust it, man. You know, at the end of the day, man, people got to learn how to take accountability for the things that they doing. I don't think he was forcing nobody to do nothing. I think women would do anything they can to be around a millionaire or a billionaire for that matter. You know, y'all happy to be around that man. Y'all doing any and everything he's doing because y'all like it. You know, but as soon as everything hit the fan, then everybody is innocent. Nobody was willing to do this. Nobody really liked to do that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think people need to take accountability for the shit that they do, and ain't nobody trying to take accountability. So everybody's just pointing the finger at Diddy because nobody wants to go down. So it's sad that if Diddy is found guilty, he finna take the rap for everybody. But I'm finna tell y'all something now. Even though I don't believe he's guilty of making people perform sexual acts, I don't think he gonna go down. He ain't gonna go down without swing. He telling on some people around this bitch, y'all. Some people going to jail too. If y'all think Diddy just finna get locked up, some people finna go down. It's finna be a lot of people finna get incarcerated. It's finna be a lot of people that's finna go to jail, y'all. Diddy gonna take the entire industry with him. You know what? When people just come out and they say little childish shit like he played with little boys, why do you even want to talk about that? Freaky ass niggas. I want to sit on here and talk about some little kids, bro. We ain't talking about no little kids. We talking about what he's on trial for. Why is that even on your mind? Maybe that's what type of nigga you are. Weird ass niggas. You niggas gay, you niggas weird, you niggas sit at home and probably fantasize about little boys, nigga. That's all you been talking about in the comments, bro. You need to go reevaluate your thinking pattern and think about who you really are as a person, nigga. Freaky ass. I don't want to talk about if he did something to a little boy, nigga. That's not what I'm on here talking about. Nigga want to get on here and talk about a little boy. I'm not even defending them. I'm just giving y'all my opinion because I feel like everybody's entitled to one. So I'm gonna just say, in my opinion, I don't think he forced nobody to have sex. I do think he guilty of domestic violence because they showed it to us. I saw it. I can't unsee what I saw, you know. But that's not what he on trial for. You know, that's a state offense. You feel me? No, I believe he's guilty of domestic violence. I believe he's guilty of being a freaky ass nigga. I believe that, but forcing people to do that, you know, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I don't believe he should be in jail for what they say he in jail for. He didn't force nobody to do shit. Them people did that shit on their own free will. Them people wanted to be freaky. Believe that. Nobody was forced to take drugs, y'all. Nobody was forced to take drugs. That's what people don't understand. And like they say, if this has been happening for years, why ain't nobody came out and said shit about it? Nobody was forced to take that money. They was all taking that money. Everybody wanted some of that bad boy money. Everybody wanted some of that bad boy money, but they would, hey, y'all wanted that money, but as soon as the nigga started slanging Vaseline and baby oil around, everybody want to say, he made me do this. Okay, so after it was over, did Cassie make her own girl take that 30K to shut her mouth? She still took that money, didn't she? You know what I'm saying? I think that's what people so mad about. That shit there making my shit come out. He said only week 2 into a trial of 8 weeks. He said all them rappers are closet homosexuals. All them rappers are doing the same shit Diddy doing. They just ain't been indicted for it. That's why they saying it's a takedown, because everything that they said Diddy doing, them rappers doing the same shit. So why is he the only one on trial? You know, why is he the only one on trial when all these rappers is doing the same shit he doing? Dave the Rave said, come on now, if you get invited to go to a famous rapper's party, he going. That's a fact, DJ. It's all of them. All them entertainers doing the same thing. All them entertainers doing the same thing, man. All them entertainers is freaky. All of them throwing parties. All of them at these parties. All of them. So you have to understand something, man. These motherfuckers out here doing shit they ain't got no business doing, man. All of them out here doing something they ain't got no business doing. And he definitely, he gonna bring down Jigga. All them motherfuckers, everybody gotta go. They say Method Man knew to stay away. Method Man ain't on that fuck shit. Method Man got the hell up out of there. He said, oh no. They say Leonardo DiCaprio was #1 on a Diddy list. He was the #1 name on that list.